Hey, we're live. That's right. Welcome to the Peace of the Morning Show. It's Funky Friday, baby. And it's also what they call Black History Month. Can you believe that? Black History Month. Well, we do it 365 here on the Peace of the Morning Show. We celebrate you all day long. Why do we celebrate you? Because no matter what color you are, you come from the original color, which happens to be African American. Whatever the color you want to call this, cobalt is really what it is. Stardust. All right, cosmic people. Yes, indeed. This is Darius A. Stanton with Funky Friday on the Peace of the Morning Show. We play all black everything with my main man, DJ5 STARR. Welcome to the Peace of the Morning Show. What's up, 5 STARR? Come on, y'all.
Got up early on my way to meet my real estate agent today. Bought some houses in the hood.
How?
Right where the news say all the people no good. Had to leave in my car, the one I bought from a black dealer.
Yeah, we're going to celebrate some Black history, especially from a mental health perspective. We want to focus on mental health.
Because my brother owns his own lottery. That's why we're talking about all black everything.
I don't know why the video disappeared like that.
I can give you all my gold. Still it's right to be a king. Call my doctor. Private practice.
And then it just came on for no reason.
Advice
Look at
on
that.
how to break some bad habits.
That's how it is when you live, baby. We doing it good. Doing it good because we working and rocking it up. Peace of the Morning Show, Black Friday. Funky Friday.
Gave a quote. Went to my black-owned bank to pull out some dough. Call my lady. Lord, she pretty.
Come on, y'all. It's Funky Friday, baby. What's up, y'all?
And she came ready.
That's why we're talking.
In my whole black everything.
Woo-wee. Yeah, Funky Friday, baby.
I can't give you all my gold and still expect to be a king.
Hey, we got Master Musa. We got to talk about Master Musa. Y'all know
Break it down for him.
I heard a voice from heaven saying you're worse than a non-believer. And if you can't provide for your own, trust me, son, I won't save you neither. How can you give them everything I gave you as though they are your living God? Your family starves while you're praising me. Trust me, son, all your prayers for not.
The name of this song is
everything.
Come on, y'all. 365. Black history stuff.
Can give you all my gold. Still expect to be a king. Hey,
everybody just say. It's the part of the song he break down all the people he do business with. He like
my doctor,
all black,
my dentist,
all black,
my partner, my
I'm in there.
Designer, my farmer, my teacher,
my lawyer,
my dealer, mechanic, my shrink, in case I panic, my judge, my banker, my preacher, my savior.
Peace battle. Yeah. All black, baby. Yeah, that's right. Hey, this is Darius A. Stanton on the Peace of the Morning Show. We funking it live, Funky Friday, Black History 365, and none other than our main man, DJ5 STARR. What's up, 5 STARR? Peace of the morning, King.
Oh man, it's a beautiful day. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Funky Friday. Happy Black Friday. Happy 365. Happy everything you want to be. You got to be happy. So today it's all about being happy. Black History Month, February, shortest day of the year, shortest month of the year. I mean, but guess what? That's why we have the liberty of doing what we need to do 365, which is celebrating what? Blackness. Let's celebrate who we are. Because no matter who you are on the planet, your origin is coming from right here. Exactly. It's coming from the motherland. Al-Kabilon, as a matter of fact. Speaking of Al-Kabilon, let me do this quick commercial. Please join us every first Saturday of the month with Al-Kabilon Shule. Al-Kabilon Shule. Shule is spelled S-H-U-L-E. Al-Kabilon Shule, which means basically School of Africa. Shule is school for Kiswahili. Al-Kabilon is the name that was really given, the original name in Kemet of the continent of Africa. It was not Africa. Africa was created by a Danish man, which they have actually shrunk the size of Africa to make it seem like it's smaller than the other continents, when it in fact is the largest continent on the planet. Nevertheless, we are thankful and grateful to all of our good and righteous ancestors. And as we play a little music for you, do a little groove for you, we want to stop by and just let you know how important it is for us to be happy. Now, in order for us to be happy, what do we have to do? We got to know who we are. And that's why Al-Kabilon Shule is so important. So go check out alkabilonshule.org. alkabilonshule.org. Very powerful. We had Tony Browder was our featured speaker previously, and the brother is right now working in Egypt doing restoration of tombs. And this particular site that he's working on, he's now been there for 12 years and has some incredible findings. Be able to talk to you about, I mean, the origin of the Bible or Quran. Every holy book basically came out of this space and time. And so we definitely want to shout out Tony Browder and alkabilonshule.org. The classes are very informative. They're for children as young as 8 and parents and adults up to 80 years old. So 8 to 80, you can learn, or older, I should say. Don't let age prohibit you. And as a matter of fact, if you have some young people in your house below the age of 8, guess what? Get them involved too. Because, you know, we need to be educating our children as much as possible. So mental health, right? How important it is. We want to be able to understand who we are. And once you understand who you are and the contributions that you have, well, then that just takes you to a whole nother level, because your frame of reference becomes something that you're very proud of. You know, think about it. Mansa Musa, you hear this name from time to time. He is by far the richest man on the planet ever. Not Bill Gates, not any of those other guys that you see, Jeff Bezos. It was an African man named Mansa Musa. And, you know, the brother before him actually sent 2,000 ships. Picture this. 2,000 ships off the coast of Gambia to tour the world. 2,000 centuries ago. I mean, imagine that. So when you think about that, and you think about the pyramids, which are one of the feats of the world, you know, they're not going anywhere. Nobody says, well, in 6 years or 20 years or 30 years, the pyramids are going to start to do nothing besides stand. And so that's what we want you to be able to do. We want you to stand. So Al-Kabilon Shule, the classes start 10 a.m. every Saturday, first Saturday of the month until 12:30. Tomorrow we have a Dr. Terry that'll be joining us from Morgan State University. So please, he'll be talking about globalization as it applies to the continent. So please join us on alkabilonshule.org. Go to the website, tons of information, dynamic website. You'll be able to get tied into some of the subgroups that we have. We call them circles. And in those circles, you'll be able to deal with economics. You'll be able to deal with history. You'll be able to deal with emotional intelligence, our mental health, education, just a series of things that you can plug into for you and your family. So please tap into alkebulanshule.org. Also, starting tomorrow, a very bright brother that has a project that he's doing not only for not only for free, but he is just a dynamic. I would call him a student. He is a student because he's anybody who does teaching is a student as well, because you're always learning when you provide information. And so this particular brother, Dr. Dwayne Buckingham, has started a project that he is providing to folks. And it's for Black History Month, a love and trauma series. Trauma, love, empathy, and resilience. It's starting Sunday on the 7th from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. The cost, a donation. I suggest sit your family down, get them tied to it. But it's so important that we focus on trauma, that we focus on love and empathy and resilience. Yesterday, actually, we broadcast another show, which is called The Lights of the Round Table. We focused on just that. It's a 4-part series every Thursday morning, 7:30 in the morning, with Darlene Brown and Marcus Johnson and myself. And we're focused on the relationship series. We're going into part 3 next week, which will be intimate relationships. Part 1 was relationships with our maternal and paternal, which is where a lot of that trauma comes from, our mother and father relationships. And then the second week, which was yesterday, we focused on forgiveness and how important it is to forgive others, but also to forgive ourselves. We had Ty Grael, the breath of my ancestors, online, and he was phenomenal as always. Go check out tygrael.com. That's Ty Gray, GRAYEL.com. So Sunday, go check the brother out. Black History Month, Love and Trauma series, please. It is well worth your time and energy. Dr. Buckingham is a very brilliant brother. He's been on the show before and will be back joining us at another time. So now that we're, focused on Black History Month, I want to really take us on a journey of love and self, because that's really what this is about. We talk about here on the Peace in the Morning show, everything starts where? At home. It starts at home, and so we want to make sure that we understand the importance and significance of starting at home. And as it applies to starting at home, the first and foremost thing that we need to create in terms of environments is love. We have to create environments of love. If you don't have peace and love in your home, then you are creating negative frames of reference. Negative frames of reference. What does that mean? Well, negative frames of reference are the things that you think about that were negative in your life, and you base your behavior based on your frame of reference. So a frame, picture that picture in your mind of reference point, meaning something that you thought of. And so now, just like I have those pictures behind me, which are artwork by Queen Ayasudebe, you can go to queenayasudebe.com and view her work. But being able to create positive frames of references intentionally is what we really want to do. And you really want to create the kind of environment where our children feel safe, feel loved, feel cared for, protected, nourished, empowered, all of those things that really help to embolden young people to be confident and proud of who they are. Because once they walk out that door, there's no guarantee that they're going to receive the shower and blessings of love as they would from home. So let's make sure that we take our time, take our energy, and push as much as we possibly can to creating that loving, peaceful environment in our homes. In addition to that, we want to make sure that our good space is our mental space in our head, that we are focused on just really taking ourselves to another level. Think about this. A lot of people, because of the pain and the trauma that they've been through and experienced in their lives, they may drink, they may smoke, they may do some other kind of drug to completely take them away from their realities. So I have something for you that I actually got from a meditation partner of mine, Ty Griel. And he said this morning at the conclusion of our meditation, you know, DS, and he wouldn't mind me sharing it because he shared it on our show yesterday. I've been clean for 40 years. And in that, he was saying that we get caught up on substances and other things. But the reality is, all we have to do to really elevate ourselves and really get into a state of euphoria is breathe. Think about that. Just breathe. So as we get prepared to celebrate Black History Month, it starts with our breath, because everything starts with our breath. Without that, we don't exist. But once you breathe, you exhale, get all the air out, and you hold your breath and you exhale. There's a state, and you continue that process. There's a state of euphoria that takes place. Close your mind, put yourself in a quiet space, surround yourself with things, candles, aromas, things that you really enjoy, and just breathe. So I want you to take time out this weekend, breathe, get into yourself, meditate. If you're not sure how to meditate, go on. Netflix has something if you're using that Headspace. Another place, the 21 Days of Abundance on YouTube is another great place to start. I would suggest you do that. And the reason why I'm sharing that during what is called Black History Month is because we have to be able, in order to accept all of the other information, we got to be able to be in a good space for ourselves. So let's get ourselves in a good space. Let's put ourselves in a good frame of reference. Let's create positive frames of reference for our children, our significant others. My wife told me, this week is going to be a really challenging. She's got a heavy role, and she's doing budgets, and she manages, a whole team and of executives and a series of, budgets. And so in my mind right away, that means that I got to be a super guy. I got to make sure that the massages are done, that she gets some hot baths. I got to make sure she's, getting her favorite foods, drinks, that we exercise and working out. In my mind, I already know I have to create positive frames of reference. So when she's thinking about that stress, she's like, that's all right, I keep doing this because in about an hour or two, I'm going to get pampered and taken care of. That is what we want to be able to do in terms of also doing that for ourselves. Once you put yourself in that good space, then you can, you can receive those energies. You can bring that all in. So in terms of receiving energies and bringing that all in, remember, as I said, definitely want you to focus on alkebulanshule.org. Please go to it, Alkebulan, ALKEBULAN, Alkebulan Shule. Shule is spelled SHULE.org. Check it out. The class starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow until 12:30. There is a cost, but if you reach out to us at the Peace in the Morning Show, we'll work with you on that if that is a challenge. But go to the website, get all the information, and the class is going to be dynamite, out of sight. You do not want to miss it. So that's right, brother. Let's give it up. So Kendrick, man, let's talk about the programs you're involved in. We're going to wrap it up on that. Black Professional Men, phenomenal organization. You serve as vice president there?
That is correct. VP of Black Professional Men. We turned 30 years old this year. 30 years old.
Man, we got to do a blast from the past all the way up so we can catch that cash. And then we got, that's right. Greater Baltimore Black Chamber of Commerce. And you're the president of that organization. Is that correct?
I do. I serve as the president of the Greater Baltimore Black Chamber of Commerce. And our annual meeting is coming up on the 18th of this month. So I'm excited about that. We have really all the elected officials involved. So I'm excited about their involvement with the chamber to get small businesses the capital and resources they need to scale. Awesome.
And we need that right now more than ever. And then in addition to that, we have 5 STARR Enterprises, Math Through Music. Definitely got to tap into that. Math Through Music curriculum allows our young people to use a DJ kit to start their business, to market their business, to create a business plan, to manage their finances, and how music is tied to science, our art, everything we do. Mad Through Music, you can't beat that. Kendrick, you've created a phenomenal piece that's supported by the Canadian government, who's your partner, Stanford University, who is your official evaluator of the program. And now it is seen and being used all over the country. And you too can use Mad Through Music and get the kit. You got the kit anywhere around you, Kendrick?
You know it. It's always at my feet.
Yeah.
Always ready to go. It's a kit right here. You can buy it right now off the shelf. Yep. So this kit comes with everything you need to learn how to DJ using mathematical principles. So that includes your laptop, your software, your hardware, and our wonderful, wonderful curriculum. I know you can't really see this book, but this page is actually a real record melted down. You see the grooves? Can you still see the grooves in the record? It's a real 45 record. That's the first page of your curriculum. And so that's why it takes about 30 days to get this back. It's really a real, it used to be a 45 record. And there's a different 45 record for every book. Every page, every book has a different 45 record. This happens to be Hazel Slaughter for Your Quiet Time. So this is a real record. If I put the needle onto this record, it really would play. And so in this book, it basically shows you everything you need to learn how to DJ, how to hook everything up, what's in the bag, everything. So you don't need none of our team. We don't need my staff. You don't need me. Everything is preloaded in the laptop. All your videos to teach you everything that coincide with that book. All your software, even unlimited downloads on music, so you don't get tired of our 35 lessons of the curriculum right here. And of course, the fun part, here's your hardware. So you get to learn how to DJ. This represents 2 turntables and a mixer. There's your mixer right here. And
then I come out the bag and be like, 2 turntables and a microphone.
Man, look.
Hey, look, we gotta get a little.
You have one of the great years ever.
There we go. That's Mad Through Music with our good brother DJ5 STARR. Thank you so much. Don't forget, every 16th of the month, for any brothers and sisters that are interested in moving our community forward, there's a group inside of Baltimore City called Project Million More Movement, and we focus on what? Long live the spirit of the Million Man March. So listen,
long live the spirit of the Million Man March.
Hey, you got it. So Kendrick, we got a song by our brother Joel Treese that we're gonna roll out off on, if you don't mind. I really fell in love with this song last week when we had him on the show, and it's called "Keep Doing What You Do" by Joel Treese. That's what we're gonna go out with today. We're on the Funky Friday show. Various Say Stand with DJ5 STARR. Enjoy it. We love you. God bless you. Black History 365.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Remix. Yeah.
Good morning, Bianca.
Keep doing what you do.
Good morning, Bobby. Welcome.
Keep doing what you do.
Make a comment so I can see you. Live on a Peace in the Morning show.
Check it.
Jay Treese.
I wanna feel the fire of your love. Baby, once could never be enough. Open up your heart and let me in. Got me falling for you once again. Got me calling out your name. I want you. Let me know you feel the same as I do. Keep on doing what you do.
There it is.
Keep on doing what you do, babe. Keep on doing what you do. Keep on doing what you do, babe. Keep on doing what you do.
Love it. Keep on doing what you do, baby. Keep on doing what you do. When you're tired and you don't feel like doing it, just keep on doing what you do. Oh, hey, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we'll be right back here next Friday. Peace in the Morning Show. What's up? Phyllis Henson, appreciate you joining us. Jamie at Briscoe, all the people, all our fans, we love you. We love you. God bless you. See you at the next Go-Go with DJ5 STARR. Darius Say Stanton on the Peace in the Morning Show. Peace in the morning.